Hello everyone. Welcome. Today we are talking about something very important. It's called incidental disclosure. You might not know this specific term, but you probably experience it often. Or you might even cause it sometimes. It's a key concept for understanding privacy, especially in places like hospitals or clinics. But it happens everywhere around us. Let's take a closer look at what it truly means. So, what exactly is incidental disclosure? It's when private information is revealed. This happens unintentionally. It is not the main goal of an action. Instead, it's a byproduct. It occurs during a legitimate and necessary activity. You are not trying to share the information publicly, but it just happens to be overheard or seen. It is often unavoidable. You take reasonable steps to protect privacy. You try your best to keep things confidential. But sometimes, information just slips out, or it gets overheard by someone else. This is the crucial part. It is not a deliberate privacy breach. It is a secondary, accidental effect. Let's look at some clear examples to make this easier to understand. Imagine you are at the doctor's office waiting room. The receptionist needs to call your name. They might say, John Smith, for Dr. Lee. Other people sitting in the waiting room will hear this. This is an incidental disclosure. It is necessary to call your name for your appointment. But others unintentionally overhear it. Here is another common scenario. A doctor is talking to a patient. They are in a semi-private hospital room. Another patient is in the next bed. They might accidentally hear parts of the conversation. The doctor is not talking to the second patient, but sound travels in that environment. This is also an incidental disclosure. Or think about a pharmacy counter. A pharmacist is giving important advice to a customer. They might speak quietly, but someone standing nearby might still hear some of the details. This happens. It is hard to stop completely without stopping the service. Another example could be a sign-in sheet on a clipboard. Other names and maybe even reasons for visiting might be briefly visible. Someone might glance at it. This is another form of incidental disclosure. These situations are generally not considered privacy violations. Not if reasonable precautions were taken. You must always try to protect information. You should put safeguards in place. But sometimes, despite your best efforts, things like this just happen. It is all about minimizing the risk of disclosure. It is not about eliminating it entirely. That would often be impossible without stopping necessary activities. Understanding incidental disclosure is very important. It helps us protect privacy better in our daily lives. It also encourages us to be more mindful in our interactions. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful for you. If you found this information useful, please consider supporting the channel. Your support truly helps us create more educational content like this. We appreciate it very much. See you next time.